Welcome back. UFC
Dude.
223, literally tomorrow. We just had the weigh-ins. Want to take an opportunity, thank my mate up here, Lethal Hands Collectibles. I'm MMA Toad. This is Lethal Toad MMA. Lethal, I know you've been itching to get some time on the mic and talk about this. I've been through it a few times this week myself. Give me your, before we break down from the prelims and move our way up like we always do, give me kind of like a reflection of this year. How has it been doing the fights overall this year? I know we've had like a pretty big one, you and I. So just kind of how you feeling about this one? I know it's sad it's the last one for a minute, but how you feeling?
Mate, look, the year's been very profitable. Let's start with that word. Been fucking amazing. And I'm going to say amazing. Why is it amazing? Because, man, I started this channel with you. I've grown to love the sport more than I thought I could even love it. You know what I mean? Because it's just the community we're in, and the people that we talk to, the passion's the same. So for my year, mate, money-wise, connection-wise, learning, growing, and I will say this, I even did a post just for you once, Todd, Toad. Remember, it was just for you, saying thank you, because you taught me how to be a better fucking punter. You made me look deeper. You made me look harder. I wasn't just looking at the fighters, which I usually do. And I will say this, since I've been doing Lethal Toad MMA with you, I've probably gone from 60% to now my 80%. Because the input from you, the input from the community, the knowledge that I'm gaining, it's all a learning experience. This is only year one for me, you know, so I appreciate your fucking collaboration with me. I appreciate you supporting me. And, mate, we're going to kill this last fucking card, brother.
Yeah, absolutely. And likewise, dude, it's been a pleasure and an honor being part of this with you too. We like to dissect both fights emotionally, but financially, and we look at props a lot, methods, and yeah, I can't say I would have hit certain underdogs or that plus 1,000 Nolan submission this year, you know, if it wasn't for having your perspective and your opinion too. So it's nice to have that kind of extra push on itches or things that you might think could be a thing, and having that affirmation. And I know we're kind of echoing a lot of other shows like this one and groups out there that seem to work because of that. We give each other that transparency, we're honest, but we also are very very opinionated on, hey, it's going to be this thing and this is why. And typically if we're not on it the same, one of us typically gets it right. It's not a kind of left wing thing that you and I are both looking at. Like, man, we were so
Right.
off. You know what I mean? So
Mate,
most of the time
I'm
we follow
proud
each
of you.
other's same paths on these cards, and every
I'm
now and then
proud
you
of
get
you,
to the one of
Toad.
those. Yeah.
When you win and I don't, I'm still fucking happy for Lethal Toad MMA. I'm still happy for MMA Toad. I'm still happy for Lethal Hand Collectibles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I hope you feel the same, because and that's what a collaboration actually is. It's just not fucking trying to fucking boost each other. It's supporting each other.
For sure.
And we both go through it, man. We both fucking try everything. We both fucking study. And this week, I know for a fact, you've been going hard. You've been putting in, you know, the hours and content that you put in is amazing. And that's the kudos to you, mate. And like I said, it's proud having you as my partner, Lethal Toad MMA.
I appreciate that, dude. Yeah, it's just kind of wanting to push myself out there and do more. And I know you're doing a lot already, so just this time, especially the time you normally step away from work, I appreciate it, and I want to be the best for you too. My thing is, if I get a pick wrong, I hope, and my mate's right, I hope he's making some fucking money too. You know what I mean? Like,
Money, dude.
make me
Yeah.
feel extra good about that decision, because
Yeah.
like for instance this week, I know I like Bruno, and I know Vittori is a fucking Iron Maiden in terms of what he's done at the middleweight next to fucking Gastelum. These guys just have incredible durability and chins. But man, Bruno's one of those guys that I know he's a little smaller than Marvin, and we'll get to your prediction on this and then my weigh in, but I'm just using it as an example where I think Bruno could pull the upset and probably be a submission. His jiu-jitsu, Marvin's wrestling, something happens, right? I don't think a knockout happens, but I like the submission. Um, Dude, I hope I'm wrong and Marvin wins in the sense that I know my boy Schmo is hammering the fuck out of that fight for Marvin. So that's just like one of those things I always like to try to keep tabs on and accountability for, because I want to be able to pull up my phone and start messaging that person and be like, dude, let's fucking go, congrats, bang.
Thank you.
So
It's
yeah.
like when I pulled off the Tom Nolan. You weren't fucking jealous. You fucking text me and we I rang you, man. Like, you know what I mean?
Dude,
We're
we were
happy
fucking
for each
both
other.
geeking out. Like the stream had just
Yeah,
cut
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Our little thing had just
Absolutely.
cut out right around then. And then the moment Lethal comes back on, we're both fucking just screaming, going nuts, because A, it happened, and B, boom. We were fucking cashing hard on that fight at plus 1,000 prop submission.
Beautiful. And that's what we
Easy.
do, bro. Win, lose, or draw, man. Win, and this is important, everyone. Win, lose, or draw. We back each other. We fucking support each other. And you know what? If we're down, we're down. We'll admit that. But when we're up, we'll fucking let you know that too.
Yeah. Yup. So, anyways, man, it's a pleasure being back on the show with you again. I know we're just going to recap after weigh-ins, and this is incentive that we don't normally get, earlier in the week when we do this. So we can talk about that a little bit. I listened to most of the weigh-ins. I had it in an ear pod while I was working. Had to go back and catch a reel for a couple of that I missed, but for the most part, everyone showed up. The recap: Santos missed weight by like 2.5 pounds, and Bruno came weighing in like a fucking slug, didn't he? I mean, he didn't look the best, no, but like, could he have gone harder? Yeah, sure. I'm happy that the fights are staying on. Let's just start with that. They don't have to, but the fights are
I
staying
thought
on.
Vittori was going to pull. I
Yeah,
thought Vittori would have pulled, mate. I really thought, oh my God, he's going to pull this fight. Because you know Vittori is a bit of a fucking,
he's a bit of a fuss. Yeah, like he
yeah,
just wants,
problem.
like
Yeah, like,
anything though. At the end of the day, he just wants a fair opportunity, especially kind of where he's been in the division. This isn't to really boost his stock, even if he wins, right? But it absolutely changes the life of Bruno. So it's one
yeah.
of those fights too where, yeah, he's taking the far bigger risk and your opponent's missing weight. It's a hard ask. Congrats to, Marvin for being a G and keeping the fight on for us. But at least we give him a little bit more of that purse, right? So yeah, anyways, Lethal, I'm going to let you drive ship on this, and I'll just kind of chime in. This is going to be more on you this week, just because I've gotten myself out there a few other times. So kicking things
Yep.
off,
So,
Muhammad and
brother,
Santos, what do you got for me, man?
okay, so look, this is, okay. Muhammad at $3.70, Santos fucking $1.70. I watched the weigh-in sometimes come in. He was one of the two people that came in overweight. Now, back in the day, it used to be a prediction. If you came in, Charles Sutton said this, it used to be 80% back in the day. If you came in fucking overweight, they would win. But that's a wrong prediction, Charles, because they did the prediction about 3 pay-per-views ago, and it's around 60% to fucking 40. But with that being said, this is a decision fight. I'm sort of not really interested, sort of, it's going to be the fight that sort of warms up my day. I'm taking Muhammad at $3.06. That's my first long shot. I posted that.
Okay.
Everything that I posted to team, I'm not going to change today. And what you will see is what I am. Why did you go that dude? Well, go through their records. They're both decision fucking fighters straight off the bat.
His win over Nathaniel Wood, pretty good,
More
right?
decisions between both of them than finishes. You know what I mean? But I think Naimov is going to he's going to grind him. He's going to wrestle. He's going to take it to a decision at $3.60. I'm good with Naimov. I think Santos, this is a army thing. My last thing. Piss poor preparation makes for a piss poor performance. Plain and simple. I truly believe in that. Okay, being ex-military, I'm going to tell you, you came in overweight. That's a piss poor preparation, right? You're not there. Naimov is all good to go. 16-1, 13-3. I'm taking the $3.60 as my first long shot off my card.
All right. And I'm going to wrap up just with what you know mine is too, along with anyone checking this that didn't get a chance to check out the other few pods this week. Marion Santos, I just like winning by money line in this. I took him just a small, not like not happy or sad, right? Just a small little basic bet to get the guy the night rolling for me. I got Santos by money line because I respect his ability to clash and maybe find a knockout. His base is pretty solid kicks, boxing, his kickboxing pretty okay, but he does win a lot of these fights by decision too. So Santos by money line, respecting either or, but I got him. So right away, Lethal, we're both going against each other. So congrats to you or I if we kick off the right way. But yeah, as far as the underdog value in a fairly coin flip fight, I like the underdog pick in Muhammad. And you know, I do this sometimes too, Lethal. If the live props are good enough, I'll have stake on both ends of the fight, guaranteeing that I make money, right? Just in case the upset happens, it's like I'm gonna bet X amount at plus 500 prop, and well, I just guaranteed I made money on a fight. So I love finding those opportunities, and ever a first or second round gets really crazy, and who knows, I might be having stake on both sides, just guaranteeing money off the rip.
Brother, the end result of the whole card, right? Whether we get the whole card or not, is to make money. Okay? Is to make money. So however direction you go, and I agree with you. This is not about who wins or loses. This is not a schoolyard fight. I'm here to make fucking money.
Yeah.
Literally. So are you. We invest money. We're trying to make money. So I agree with you on that, brother. You know, if you have to go two ways, because there's some fights you don't know. The next fight, you can leave, but I'm going to tell you what. I had to go this way, which is a make money. It's not even picking the fighter. It's just a make money.
Yeah, my
make
thing,
money.
I'll go ahead and announce and pull up the graphic for the next one. So yeah, we got Mansour Abdul Malik taking on Antonio Tricoli. Simply put, man, like Malik's a fucking menace. He's got that one-hitter quitter power. Tricoli gets hurt, folded. He shouldn't be at this level. He shouldn't be in the UFC. Sometimes it is who you know. And so shout out Mackenzie Dern helping this boy get his contract with the UFC, because I don't think he would have earned it on his own. Saw that his knockout prop is the same as the fight to end by knockout. So
thank you.
You'd be a fool to take just Malik by knockout in case we see a sheep jump over the moon and mid-fight and just have some crazy shit happen. But
I can't believe you said the same thing, because I looked at the props and I was like, oh my God, why do I pick either? Fight will end by knockout.
But also,
my end is.
I was gonna say the other thing I like though is, like, I know Mansour's got most of his wins by knockout too, but dude, the submission could be there. Motherfuckers get hurt and then choked, or they give up their backs and it just happens.
On Tripoli's end.
I've seen so many people like guarantee themselves they're getting this knockout bet and then they're upset. And I'm like more of a distance better anyways, but you know, they're like upset, like throwing their fucking phones like, I needed the knockout. It's like, well, dude, he's gotten submissions before. It's not like he doesn't take people's backs either. So fight by finish just doesn't have any value in a fight like this. And look at 97% of people are going Mansour on Tapology alone. So from what I'm hearing from you is you're including the knockout bet and parlays, are you hammering it, and then you're a money guy.
No.
Are you putting any money on this dickhead for pulling the upset or no?
Mate, no. Fight to end by knockout.
Yep.
Because of the 10 cents difference. Answer to win is $1.35. The fight there is $1.45 here. Fight to end by knockout is $1.35. I'm not counting on the submission here. That's a nice prop though. Never thought about that one. Never even crossed my fucking mind, brother. But Interesting. I might look into that tomorrow when I see the odds change, or because I've got Mansa